Hi everyone, my name is Monday and I'm an Afro-Indigenous burlesque artist based out of Vancouver, BC. Today I'm going to be taking you through a series of 4 videos so that you can learn how to build your very own Wix website at home. Okay, so you might be sleeping on getting a website. We've all been there at some point and wondering why is a website important to what I'm doing? So having a website makes you look legitimate. It makes you look credible and professional to anybody that comes across it. Having a website also makes you more accessible to anybody in the world. This means you have an online presence and you reach more people because of that. Not only that, but these people can reach you if they need to get a hold of you. Having a website is also your marketing home. So this is where you can house all the information of all of your products or anything that you need to get across to a consumer. So there are going to be several things that you're going to need to get this done. Access to a computer, access to the internet, and a good attitude. I was just joking. You don't really need a good attitude. Alright, let's get started. So why Wix? Basically, Wix is pretty much the easiest user interface that I've been able to find in terms of website design. So you could basically have a website up and running within 24 to 48 hours if you really wanted to. Also, there are free options within Wix, so you don't actually have to pay to upgrade if you can't or don't want to. So here, Wix just wants some personalized information from you just so that it knows what kind of templates to show you. So just fill this out to the best of your ability. And from there, you can pick a template. I like to scroll around and check out the templates quite a bit, just because I like to know everything that's going on, but have a peek and see if anything catches your eye. Just make sure to select Choose Template as opposed to ADI. We want to build from a template today. So let's say for city. And I just want to show you what we're going to turn this template into. There we go. It's a me. So we're going to turn this into our own website, personalize it. This one was for me, Monday Blues, Vancouver burlesque artist. Changed things, added pictures. It's all me in here now. And it's just a simple one-page design. This would be like an informational site, so if people just wanted to get a hold of you or wanted to connect with other places that you are on the interwebs, then they'd be able to find it in your website. You can create a bigger site that would have more information or even sell stuff, but just for the sake of time that we have, we're just going to do the one-page informational site. So here we go. We're going to head back into this template, and up here you're going to see on the top right, edit the site. Okay, great. So a couple of options. Wix is super cool in the sense that it will always teach you. So if you want to watch this video to learn, feel free. The more you know. However, just hit start now, and this is going to be your template. This is where we do all the designing. So we're actually in the back end of this website. However, if you were to hit publish, this would publish and would be available on the internet just like this. However, just like I had mentioned before, that you'll have the Wix branding if you don't pay for it. This is what I was talking about, Wix branding. All right, so let's learn a little bit more about what we're seeing here. It'll help out quite a bit. As you can see, this is our cipher template that we're going to personalize. So this is what it looks like right now. You really wouldn't have to change much if you didn't want to. If you just wanted to input maybe your show dates and your photos in there, keep all the colors the same. That's totally an option. However, we're going to be working with it just so that you can learn a little bit more about how Wix works. Okay, so this is our toolbar. And on here you'll see the size of objects. So let's see this vector. That's not what I wanted. Is 57 by 55. And this is the position it is on the page. You can see that it is showing on all pages because that is turned on. You could throw it in the garbage if you wanted to, which we are going to for the purpose of our design. So that one as well. Those mean that that's pinned to the page where it is, so no matter where you scroll, it'll still be stuck to the page. But we don't need this for this design, so we're just actually going to get rid of it right now. It's your first lesson, how to delete things. Okay, so this is your toolbar. We're going to be working with this more, and you'll learn about this more as we go on. Up here, developer mode, we don't actually need. We're not going to be going there for this lesson. Tools is important. Sometimes your toolbar disappears, so if you need to find it again, this is where you'll find it. Rulers as well. I like to measure things out, so I put the rulers up, and I'll show you a little bit more with that later. Settings. So eventually, if you want to connect your own domain, so if I wanted to connect mondayblues.ca, this is where I'd go, and it would essentially take you through the upgrade process. It's just how you pay for it. Know how to get found on Google. If you were to work your way down this list, your site would be good to go. You'd have good SEO. It does a lot for you. So just remember the settings. If you want to move forward with your site, just work down this list and you'll be fine. And then site, preview. So this is kind of cool. If you're working in this site and you can see how it's all things highlight, you can tell where the page is divided. This isn't how it's going to look when it's live. So if you hit preview, what it'll do is show you what it's going to look like when it's live. So you can get a more realistic view, I guess, of what things are looking like on the front end. So to get out of that, you're just going to hit back to editor. Publish. Publish is when you're ready to let the world see your website. So if you were to hit publish, it's going to ask you to fill this out. So we'll just say Monday Blues. Miss Monday Blues. So this is your free Wix domain that it's giving you right here. Okay, so your site was saved. When you publish, the following will be your domain. So this is my new domain. Publish your site so people can see it. Publish now, which we just did. View site. This is kind of cool. So congratulations, you've published your site is live and online. View site. And we haven't done anything to it, so it just looks exactly the same. But it is online. And that's our unique domain right now. Okay, then over here, you'll see this is so you can switch to your mobile view. I kind of recommend after you've done doing the main site that you go in and check out your mobile and just make sure everything is in order. So we'll save that to the very end. We're just going to come back and focus on the main site right now. So well, here, if you need to travel between pages, this will bring you. So as you can see, this site has a couple of different pages in the template, but we are going to get rid of them and we're just going to work with one. And then over here on your left hand side, got menus and pages. So if you go into that, again, you can access all your pages from here. Also in here, this is where you can edit a page. If you want to delete a page, this is where you're going to do it from. And there are a couple other little tips and tricks that I'll show you in there. Background, which we are going to change. Add, so basically if you need to add anything to your site, whether it be text, a picture, a new strip. Strips are these, you can see from there to there. That whole thing is a strip. So if you need to add another one, this is where you can find them. And then we've got little designs in there, so you can just pick a design of a strip that you want to throw in and then fill it in as you would. Lists and grid. I would encourage you to come through, so this little plus sign here, and just snoop around, look around, see what might be useful to you and your site, because there's so much content here. Like take online bookings, that could be very useful to somebody. A blog, if you want to have a blog, you can add it in here too. So just come take a peek, see what works. I'm going to show you how to customize some of these things, like our headings, images we're going to be using. So we'll come back to that. Add apps. So I've used apps like a calendar in a website before, and you can find them in here. They're not part of the main Wix program, but you can, like other companies have built apps for them, so you can just add them. I think Wix has built some apps as well too, you can just add, but they're just not included in this. Media. So you can get a hold of some free Wix videos, free images for your site. If you don't have professional photos, you can just find images in here. Wix has a big bank of photos that you can pick from, or else you can upload your own media, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Blogging, and then email marketing. So that's pretty much when you're done, how you would get a hold of people, how you'd get a hold of your leads, which is kind of cool because it's already built in here, so it makes it super, super easy. Okay, are you ready to start editing?